Another big story of the day, former Social Development Minister and ANC Women's League President Bathabile Dlamini has been sentenced to 4 years in prison or a 200,000 rand fine for perjury. Last month, Dlamini was convicted of perjury relating to social grants payment scandal. She actually was found guilty to have lied under oath at a hearing. Heidi Giokos is following the story for us. She joins us now live. So, Heidi, this was two things that the minister was offered: jail or a fine. Take us through the sentencing.
Yes, so it was quite a lengthy sentencing, Shahan, and I think it was important for the magistrate to just highlight the severity of being convicted of perjury. Many people think it's just perjury, it's not that serious, but basically you lied under oath as a Minister of Social Development when there was the saga around the social grants back in 2017. It was a Constitutional Court inquiry that looked into what actually happened with the social grants issue, and the court found that she was extremely evasive and did not provide the necessary information. They could not take her word on anything because she just refused to answer on very important matters. So the magistrate offered her two options, the first one being 4 years imprisonment, which is a 2-year suspended sentence. So she would have only served 2 years if she had opted for that option. However, she decided to take the second option, which is a 200,000 rand fine for being guilty of perjury, but that fine is also suspended, which basically means that she only has to pay 100,000 rand of the 200,000 rand fine. She needs to pay the outstanding amount, which is 80,000 rand, after she paid the 20,000 rand today, by the end of April. Failing to do so, she will then be sent to jail and start serving her 2-year suspended sentence. But let's listen to the magistrates on further details with regards to that.
After all consideration, the following sentence is appropriate, fair under the circumstances. You may rise at the stage, ma'am. The accused is accordingly sentenced to a fine of 200,000 or 4 years imprisonment. Half of the sentence is suspended for a period of 5 years on condition that accused is not convicted of the offence of perjury and Section 38 of the Superior Court Act 10 of 2013.
Interesting that she was able to pay 20 grand today when she was telling the court previously that she had no money.
Yes, and that was something her legal team went on and on to say when she was found guilty of perjury back in early March this year, to say that she only has money from her pension fund when she was a member of parliament, and she only gets a certain amount of money being the president of the ANC Women's League. This amounts to over 100,000 rand that she gets every single month. And her legal team indicated that she is not in a position to pay a hefty fine because her financial circumstances do not allow. She's a single mother, she looks after her parents, but of course the court's saying that if she does accept the fine, it needs to be one that will be felt all the way across to union buildings and the parliament, so people can understand the severity of such a crime.
Yeah, but Bathabile Dlamini, of course, is a fan favourite. What is she saying to her supporters?
Yes, I mean, what was interesting was, and we've actually been seeing this throughout her trial, Shahan, we've been seeing Supra Mahomapelo at her trial, we've been seeing suspended SG of the ANC, Ace Magashule at her trial, Carl Niehaus, and today she addressed her supporters because there were supporters from the ANC Women's League outside waiting to hear what her sentencing would be. Basically, she's just saying this is an attack, saying that as a woman, nobody should stand for being attacked like this, but at the end of the day, this matter went to trial. This matter was heard before court. It was even heard before Constitutional Court's inquiry, but basically just saying that everybody can see what's going on according to her opinion, and she feels as though there are certain people within the ANC that are being attacked, and she's one of them. But let's listen to what she had to say to her supporters outside court.
As we speak, khona ama-comrade azile bazohlala ekhaya. Ucomrade Esther uze waphuma ngabo-12 ekhaya kade behamba no-chairperson waseTshwane. Uthandazwa nje and ngabona ukuthi hayibo kanti i-Women's League serious kangaka. Siyabonga kakhulu comrades. Uqinisile ucomrade uAce mangaza basondele eduze kwami ngiyaphuza ukulalela noma ngikholwe into eshiwoyo ngomuntu ngoba ngibhilivela ekutheni wonke umuntu fanele ngimuphe i-benefit of the doubt. And mangabe uyi-leader fanele utry by all means to have 2 ears. Mangabuzwa ngala omunye nalo omunye muzwe masingafika isikhathi sizoze sifike sifikile-ke Comrade Ace isikhathi nami ngiyibonelile but ngiyajabula because kuyivelele kona sakubona but ngiyanicela ama-comrade njoba siya ema-conferencini e-ANC into engithandayo ngala ma-comrade bayazi ukuthi i-priority yami amakhosikazi.
Okay.